Welcome, FlipoClock fans. I've got to share something with you that I just stumbled upon. This website is amazing. It's got a lot of applications to FlipoClock collecting and restoration, even though he doesn't mention that. What happened was someone asked me about how to restring a Panasonic FlipoClock radio, the RC7021. Well, I started digging around on eBay and the internet, and I found this website, and it goes into all kinds of things like that. And I want to talk about some of that stuff with you, but at the end I've got a surprise. It was really shocking to me, but it's something I think you're going to want to hear. So what about this site? It goes into all kinds of information about the hobby of collecting transistor radios. It goes into what it means to be a collector, which I thought was fascinating. I've always thought about that, about the different kinds of collecting and such. It goes into a lot of stuff about the history of radio, buying and selling radios, and then restoration. And this is where it comes into things that are going to apply directly to FlipoClock restoration. So again, we'll talk first about the restringing. He doesn't explain specifically how to restring the RC7021, of course, but he has a lot of good information, a lot of good recommendations about how to get into this situation. So I think this is going to help a lot of folks. About the appearance, it talks about cleaning and polishing. This is how he cleans and polishes his cases. Talks about soldering. Talks about a lot of repair of the radio itself. Again, I like his style, his attitude. It's amazing. Here is a section he talks about how to fix cracks and chips. He goes through types of plastic, ways to repair serious cracks as well. Again, fascinating information here. Now here's the part that I think is going to really change things. It's about how to fix the chrome in the lettering. He points to a website called Bare Metal Foil. This site has lots of stuff that we can use to repair those stripes. You know how that goes if you've ever worked on a clock that's missing some of that. He gives his instructions and tips about how to accomplish this. And this site also has some instruction as well. So this is something I'm definitely going to look into. Now when I went to his eBay store, 100% positive and over 9,000 items sold. He's got a book that you can purchase about how to restring your clock radios. He has lots of kits, even for specific radios. This includes the instructions and the actual capacitors that you're going to need to fix that radio. And it goes on and on about that. Now here's the part that's kind of shocking and surprising. On the website he talks about his hobby, how he got into it. And in the reading I find that a lot of this he got into when he was in his retirement. He comes clean and he says, hey, I'm getting older. It's time to consider that I won't be here forever. So he's actually, on his eBay site, is selling the business. That includes the website, the business, the intellectual rights to all the stuff that he's written. This includes 10 hours of time with him where he can explain how the business runs. So if you've got the means, that's something to look into. That's something to consider. Well, that's it. This resource is just amazing. I just needed to share that with you. I highly recommend that you check it out. Well, thanks for taking the time.